Today's daily LeetCode problem of the day is lemonade change number 860. For this problem, we're working on a lemonade stand where each lemonade costs $5. We have customers that are standing in a queue to buy from us, one at a time, and they're supposed to be in order specified by bills. Each customer will only buy one lemonade and pay with either a 5, 10, or 20 bill. We must provide the correct change to each customer so that the net transaction, the customer only pays $5. So we do not have any change at first, but we are given an array of bills where bills of I is the ith customer's bill that they pay with. We want to return true if we can return their change and false otherwise. So there's three case scenarios for this problem. One, the customer pays with a $5 bill. If the customer pays with a $5 bill, we do not need to provide change. However, we need to keep track that we have a $5 bill. If the customer pays with a $10 bill, that means we need to provide a $5 bill and change. So the customer will pay a total of $5 and we will receive a $10 bill. We give them a $5 bill, so we need to subtract one $5 bill from our holding and add a $10 bill to our holding. Third and last scenario is a customer pays with a $20 bill. If the customer pays with a $20 bill, we either need to give them a 10 and a 5 back or 3 5s back. So we'll either have to subtract one 10 and one 5 or 3 5s. In the two case scenarios where we need to provide change, either a 10 or a 20, we need to make sure that we have enough bills to pay the change back. If we do, we don't have to return anything yet. If we don't, we have to return false. So for this code, it's very simple. We're going to take a greedy approach. A greedy approach means for each index in bills, we will do what is absolutely necessary to get past that stage first. So if we come across a 10, we're not going to rearrange the array. We're not going to sort the array. We're going to pay the change of the 10, and then we're going to get to 20. We're going to pay the change of the 20. Right when we get to that index, we're not going to skip the index. We are taking each index as it comes to us. So we are going to First, we're going to label two variables, which is going to be integers 5, that'll start with 0, and the integer 10s, that'll also start with 0. This is going to help us keep track of how many 5s we have and how many 10s we have. We're then going to go through our bills array. So for int I in bills, we could call it int bill in bills. So for int bill in bills, again, we have three case scenarios, a 5, a 10, or a 20. So if bill is equal to 5, we can simply increment our 5. So 5 plus plus. All right, our next case scenario is if we get a 10. So else if bill is equal to 10. In the case scenario that it is equal to 10, we need to give change. So if bill is equal to 10, if we're going to say 5 is equal to 0, we can return false because we do not have enough 5s to give change. If 5 is not equal to 0, we will do 5 minus minus because we use 1 to 5 to give change, and 10s plus plus because we took in a new scenario is if we have a $20 bill. So if we have a $20 bill, we need to give a change with either a 10 and a 5 or 3 5s. So we're going to check if 10 is equal to 0 or 5 is equal to 0, we need to give change with 3 5s instead. So if 5 is greater than or equal to 3, we're going to do 5 minus equals 3 because we're going to give 3 5s as change. Otherwise, we have to return false because we can't give change with 10s and 5s, and we can't give change with 5s. Else here, we're going to do 10s minus minus and 5 minus minus because we gave change in 10 and 5. So this should be all of our case scenarios, and after our for loop, if we make it through the for loop, we can simply return true. And let's run this. So this passes our test cases, and if we submit it, passes all solutions. So thank you, and follow for more daily LeetCode solutions.